Hey, it's Spike the Ball. Today is Friday. Since you guys got to see a really ugly hat last week, I'm wearing a boring hat today, so. Brown, boring, yeah, taking it off. But you got to see me in a hat this week, no matter how briefly. Anyway, today is Friday. It is 8:54 p.m. I cleaned out my downstairs fridge today. It was really nasty. Like, there was a puddle of water in the bottom of my fridge. It was an old fridge that we don't use because it's in the basement. We just put soda in there sometimes if the upstairs fridge is full. But there was a 2-inch deep puddle of stagnant water in the bottom with, like, things growing in it. Mind you, this is, like, inside a refrigerator, and the door is all cracked and disgusting, and anyway, I ended up using about half of a bottle of Fantastic or cleaning fluid on it. And then scrubbing my hands to the elbow twice, and then showering, which is why my hair is curly and down around my shoulders today. And then scrubbing my arms about 3 and more times before I even thought about cooking dinner, which I did, mostly. So that was my nasty adventure for the day. Yes. The school year is almost over, so we have about 6 trips in the span of 2 months. So we're not in school at all, and then for the last week of school, it's all half days, so we're not going to be doing anything. But my fridge was so gross. I mean, just thinking about it. Ugh, makes my skin crawl. Anyway. I think I found, like, dead insects, and I don't know if it was mouse crap in it. But, yeah, it was really disgusting. So, misadventure. I'm going to put music on today. I'm just thinking about this now, and I realize that I'm sitting in silence and talking to my computer monitor with a little green light going on that shows me it's working. So I'm going to go get my boombox and put on some music. Whatever's in the CD player at the moment. Let's see what I've got. Ladies and gentlemen of Spog, Sonic Syndicate, Aftermath. I do not own nor am I in any way affiliated with Sonic Syndicate. But seriously, they are awesome. If you ever hear the label Nuclear Blast Europe, they rock. Listen to them. Really, they're great. Then again, if you like the sound of a cat being run over by a vacuum cleaner, it's kind of your thing, but I like it. Just letting it seep in a little bit, but anyway. My friend introduced me to them. She had a song on their iPod, I kind of like the sound of it, I YouTubed it. That's how I find most of my music. I'll get a recommendation from a friend, and then go YouTube it. So, it's about my day was interesting, sort of. Not really. We talked about irony in language class. It was odd. And then math class was insufferable because the teacher was out and nobody was really being mature at all. But math class was interesting. Boring, but somehow interesting. There's this kid that seems to enjoy kicking me and screaming at me and then acting like I'm a horrible person when I try to retaliate. But what can you do? Some people. Anyway. As for my weirdest dream, most of my dreams are pretty trippy, so one time I had a dream that I went down, mind you, this was a flat road in a sled, just like going and going and going without stopping down the road. And then I stopped in front of my house, and my mom freaked out, and then everyone was singing a Christmas carol, and there were words printed on my garage, but I couldn't read them. It was, like, glowing yellow with, like, holly in the corners, so it was all Christmassy, but I just had this dream, like, the middle of July, I think. It was odd. And then another time, a few nights ago, I dreamed that I was in my grandparents' house, and there were zombies. and one had it sticking through the window, and like it's like one of those doors with the semicircular window around the top. So it had its hand like in through the window and like reaching around, and so yeah, it was braced between the door and the wall it's facing, and there were like zombies at the back sliding glass door, and everybody was just kind of chilling and acting like it was nothing. So it was my odd dream for the week. I don't remember. Well, I very seldom dreams, and when I do, they're usually very odd. But not as odd as to be riding an elevator or tower that turns into a pink elephant. I don't know what I should do with my videos. I have a tendency to ramble and have long, awkward pauses that just don't have anything in them. Maybe I'll start reading excerpts of my writing. I'm not really sure. What say you? Well, I hope you had fun with Spike the Ball on Fridays. Thanks for watching.